going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
This runet will be used only in case of a major cyber threat, a cyber attack, or if some hostile power decides to cut Russia off the global internet. They say that they took into consideration the U.S. global security strategy, where Russia is accused of various hacker attacks. And this project is the one the Russian government have been working on for years, and it is endorsed by Vladimir Putin.
Welcome to the Cryptoteacher. And guys, you know, I come back with that video just to make you think. And we have Russia off the global internet. But guys, as we know, this is all planned. You just listened to the video that was back in 2019. They were already testing to be off the internet anyway. And what did she say? For years. I'm not going to get into detail. I'll do a Patreon video on it. But guys, it's definitely about isolation. Remember I told you with social media, things have changed. But we have Coinbase blocks over 25,000 Russian accounts. And it's not like that's going to stop Russia from using cryptocurrencies, because they have their own off-ramp. And right now, guys, we have cryptocurrencies flat. But like I told you, we would not see a big pump, but we will move up. We're starting to see volume pick up due to open interest. But guys, we see the stock market being crushed. And we are seeing commodities booming. And like I tell you all the time, cryptos are nothing but speculation for right now. We know crypto means hidden message, and it's for the robots, algorithms, and drones to take over this economy, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. So when the Fed starts raising these rates, it's going to choke off the economy. All these jobs that increase their salaries, these big corporations already know they have a fix for that. Remember, the New World Order is cause a problem, wait for the reaction, run in with the solution. And that is automation. The fourth industrial revolution, because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
Talk all the time about cryptocurrency at this point, and it's been called the new gold. Does that make you mad when people call crypto the new gold?
It makes me mad. It's very different. It's a very different investment. Gold's been a store of value for literally millennia. It's an $11 trillion market. It's freely tradable. It's regulated, and it's a very different investment. It's a store of value for folks. And not only gold, if you put your money into a company like Newmont, you also get exposure to a company that generates free cash flow off gold, delivers returns. We're delivering dividends that are yielding over 3%. We're the only gold mining company in the S&P 500. And we're in the top 10% of dividend payers. I would put my money into gold and Newmont any day over a cryptocurrency, Becky.
And good morning. Bitcoin is back where it was trading about a week ago, disappointing some bulls who saw this as a real moment for crypto to finally decouple from stocks. Bitcoin sliding over the weekend. It's still under $40,000. This morning, it had reached a high of about $44,000. Last week, you've got other major cryptocurrencies, Ether, for example, following suit. And former Goldman Sachs CEO Lloyd Blankfein, summarizing what a lot of investors have been wondering with this Bitcoin dynamic. In a tweet, Blankfein says, quote, he's keeping an open mind, but given the inflating dollar and the reminder governments can and will freeze accounts and block payments, wouldn't you think crypto would be having a moment right now? He says he's not seeing it in the price. A lot of responses to that question, and those I'm talking to say Bitcoin is still primarily a speculative asset rather than a true alternative. It does tend to correlate more with general macro markets, and there is a hope by the crypto bulls that that dynamic will change as Bitcoin usage increases. And as for last week's move, we saw Bitcoin jump about 10% in a matter of a couple of days. Fundstrat points to the derivatives market as the big driver. They note a rise in short liquidations with a backdrop of lower spot market volume in crypto. Also seeing an uptick in retail buying. That's been helped by the narrative of crypto as a store of value in Russia and Ukraine. One way to measure that, guys, is new wallet addresses, essentially new buyers coming into the market. That is seeing an uptick lately. It's usually a hallmark of a bull market, but as you can see on the chart there, it's been lacking since November and pretty much this year. You have seen a slight uptick in March, but is down from those levels we saw back in November. Back to you.
Most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.